Alright guys, and here is our 2015 Escalade. We got it situated here with a review. Hope you guys liked it. Yeah, as you can tell, here is our main issue. We have to repair this. Pretty much straightforward. I could undo the welds and put a whole new panel. But we're gonna go ahead and see if we can save this. If not, we're just gonna go ahead and replace the panel. Has been to the frame machine already. It was worse than what it looks now, guys. And no, I don't have a frame machine yet. It's still in my backyard. So yeah, we're doing what we can with what we got. But hey, we got 2015 Escalade. Look at this feature here. This is my favorite feature of all. I think I'm pretty sure some Tahoes have it, but you just click that. Bam! Opens right up. And here we have our messed up back bumper. Not to worry, we have all the pieces here to complete the new bumper, and we have a light here as well, brand new light. So we got everything we need to put this back together once we get this body panel situated. I also have the back bumper. Here's the back bumper just hanging in top of my Miata. It is twice as big as the Miata probably. But that is it. I haven't opened it. I don't want no dust, overspray, or nothing on it. We're going to make this one the right way. Alright guys, and what I mean by the right way, we're not going to skip no corners, no nothing. So we're going to do all the processes. And yes, I do skip corners here and there on cheap cars because it doesn't really change much. Don't worry. Still a good job. Just not, you know what I mean. Keep corners here and there. Use the ship materials. Here we're gonna go ahead and use some expensive paint and expensive clear, as well as pretty good materials to get this back to its original form. If we can't get this back to original form, we're gonna replace the whole panel, but I'm pretty sure we can do it. It's not that bad. Looks worse than what it is, I'm believing. So yeah, this is a 2015 Chevy Escalade. My favorite feature here is it locks buttons and unlocks. Pretty cool. And this is the luxury edition. On the luxury edition, they came with a 8-speed transmission. Look at this key fob. It's pretty gnarly, huh? Hell yeah. Yeah, they came with the 8-speed transmission. I believe this one's here had about 400 and some horsepower. I don't know if it was 408 or 400 and something. With the 6.2 liter, that is the engine that you guys seen there. Pretty much pretty beefy truck. Actually, it's a big truck, so it needs a big engine to move it. 6.2 will do it, right? Luxury edition did come with the 22s, as I showed you guys. We have the step sides there. The mirrors, and we do have some cameras in the mirrors, guys. Look at them cameras right there. We got the night light and the camera right next to it. Sun is kind of beating me here today, so try and do this a little bit quicker than usual. But yeah, I like those fog lights. They got fog lights, turn on signals. Look at this ones. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Wow, that is crazy, huh? And they got a whole bar over there. That is pretty sweet though. There's turn signals here as well. This one's turned on too. Oh, this right here, this Cadillac emblem right there on the light. I think that's a pretty nice touch from Cadillac. On this particular Cadillac Escalade here, it looks like all of those have them. The back ones, they don't have those little symbols there. Neither does the fog lights. I don't see anywhere there, but they're nice. They're nice. And this is a good front bumper too. I mean, I like this front bumper. It sits really low to the floor, so it doesn't look like you're missing parts here and there, you know. Pretty aggressive look, if you ask me. That grill, man. That grill gives it a nice little elegant look to it. They didn't do too bad on the hood either. Look at all them sharp edges. I think they did pretty nice on this one here. 2015 Escalade. They did put a little too much chrome for my taste, but hey, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. It looks good, clean, elegant. Just a little too much chrome for me. I would love to block this one out. Block out. It does have a roof rack as well. Alright, well, let's close this one here. It does come with the feature of just press the lazy button and it'll close. Hopefully it'll take the bumper up with it. And it did. But yeah, it feels pretty nice. It looks like we just have a little damage here we're gonna have to attend to, as well as up here's a crest right there. Nothing major. Gonna go ahead and get this situated and done. But yes, guys, another little feature I like for this one. Look at this. Would you look at this Intera? Oh, sway and leather, man. This interior comes with suede, leather, and wood finish. Holmes, this thing has everything. Of course, they did the little chrome handle here, regular buttons here, some dirty stuff over here. There's some suede inside there too, black suede. That feels real nice. We got our features for our seats there. You can adjust them. Here are controllers for the seats. Pretty nice, pretty nice. This nice black finish on the back. It looks sort of like the same material as the wood finish over here. They did went all out on this one. They got leather on top of the dashboard. They got some suede in between, and then the wood separates the plastic from the dashboard, which it goes all the way around. Look at that. Nice finish. And here I have a bunch of buttons that light up when it's on. I don't even know half of these buttons do, man, honestly. I ain't even gonna lie. But it is kind of hard. I should have read like a forum or pull it up on Google or something before giving you guys this review, but at least I know the facts. And this is the luxury edition, so there are different lineups of Escalades. They got sport one, presidential one, and so on. Not sure how many are in total, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this one situated and started, man. Let's get to it. Let's pull it back into the garage. Thing has better eyesight than I do. I don't know how or where. Oh, I think I found it. I was gonna say, because it looks at that car when I'm going forward, y'all. You can hella see the car like that. So I'm like, how? If I'm in there. See? So I think I figured it out though. There must be a camera up front somewhere. Huh. There it is. This little boy here is our spy. Nice. So it got cameras everywhere. It got cameras on the side. That one right there. And then there's another one that lets you see from the top of the vehicle, which I really don't know how that will work. Oh, I think this is something to do with the sunroof. Or fix that up. But I don't know where the camera will be up here. That is crazy. I like it though. Alright, well, let's get to work. Alright guys, this is how far we have gotten. We have been hammering this damn thing. See that? We got a long way to go. So it looks like we're gonna mock up the bumper here real quick to get this outline straight. We were able to get our curve right here all good to go. So we're just gonna start pulling all the imperfections out. As you can see, I got a lot of it. Now, I was thinking of changing the skin itself, but we went this far already, so I'm just gonna outline this down here and then get all those big heads out. Should be smoother out, and body filler. Get some body filler up in here and we'll see how it goes. This back bumper, guys, has tons of sensors. It has a whole wire harness just for the back bumper. Yep. Has a lot of sensors, backup sensors, stop sensors. I don't even know what these are. They look like antennas or something. Yeah, but it has this, about 3 modules back here, and it is crazy. Has a hinge, tow hook hinge for the spare key, and our trailer package right there. Yay. Pretty cool. So this comes off of it, so you can get access to the hinge, and then you can put the cover back on, and so on. So I'm gonna see what I need from this bumper in order to complete that bumper. But right now we're just gonna mock it up, see how it looks. Good to go, man. Good to go. We got it. Alright, well, it fits pretty well. I had to hold it up in there because we don't have the tabs that go on the side here, or the light tab, because it goes into the light, and there's a tab right here that goes into the fender to hold it up front. But everything lines up. Let's go ahead and continue pulling, get it all smoothed out so we can start getting that body filler. Yay. Alright guys, new day over here. We still got the Fiero over there waiting for us. Here we have ourselves sanded fiberglass. We went ahead and went over it with 80 grit just to smooth out the high spots, so we can get all them low spots, and then put some body filler up in there. After the fiberglass, this is what's gonna start helping us reconstruct the shape of the vehicle, body filler. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and use some of that and reshape this whole panel here and be able to get all the edges lined up and everything. I mean, they're already lined up and all, but we gotta make it smooth, you know. It's kind of rough terrain right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and apply some of that in there, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so we went ahead and put a first layer on top. We still gotta mix a little bit more for the bottom there. We didn't quite had enough, but that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and let this, it looks like it's almost dried out anyways. We're gonna go ahead and use a smaller one there so we can get through those little surroundings, I'm guessing. And after we put this first one in there, we're gonna do another one, which is gonna be our filler. And then we start sanding after that. So we can use our guide code, which is pretty much black paint, spray paint, or you can use that powder, whichever, but spray paint works as well, so we're just gonna go with that. Alright, so we'll get back to you when we're ready to sand. Alright guys, so we'll be using our machine right here from Harbor Freight, my favorite store. Hey, there you go. This is all the Bondo body filler we took off of it. It is looking pretty good, pretty smooth, all smoothed out. Need to put another layer here just to get rid of all those low spots and make sure it's all uniform into one spot there, because I do have a lot of low spots. On this particular next coat we're gonna put on there, we're gonna go ahead and put a guide coat on top, and that should give us all our imperfections. But right here, it looks pretty much done. But you know what? It does have little details, like little dent holes here, there. You see all those little imperfections, crevices, stuff like that. We need to fill those out. And that's what we use the glaze for. But I'm gonna put another layer of Bondo on top of this one here. Body filler, Bondo, yes, Bondo. Because we put fiberglass on the bottom, so we should be okay for moisture on top. And then from there, whatever we have left, little imperfections like little holes like that, little dents, all those little holes you see there, with the glaze, more thinner, liquidy, it'll fill in all those things there. And then another sand with more guide coat, and after that, primer, and we'll see if we have anything left, little details here and there, and we can always fill them up with some more glaze. All right, let's get it. Let's go ahead and apply our second coat here of Bondo and go from there. Alright guys, so we are on our last coat here of Bondo. This is a really thin coat of Bondo on this panel here. You can see this is the one on the bottom, this is the new one. We're just literally filling in any imperfections, any holes that are in there. We got everything situated, or our low spots. I think I missed a couple low spots right there. I see some paint there, but the glaze should take care of those. Those are not that deep at all. I can barely feel them. So everything else is smooth, ready to go. All this you see here is actually fiberglass that we put there first. Some of this is metal, and they're not high spots. It's just we don't want to use that much material in there. Have a thin layer of materials, so it's mostly metal. So it still sounds the same, and we can actually put a magnet to it and it will stick. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're using as less as we can, but we got everything straightened out. Everything's good to go. We just need to smooth this out, and then pretty much after this is the glaze and another guide code. And if everything works out the way we want it to, line panels, lights everything up, then we can prime. Let's go. Alright guys, well it is nighttime already for me. The Fiero is trying to walk itself into the garage so we can start sanding the poor little thing. I already put a couple of fiberglass on it, so we got semi started on it, as you can see there, but we're working. We'll get to you. Don't worry, we got you. Alright guys, but I'll see you guys in the morning tomorrow, because today I am beat, tired, and this panel has kicked my butt all day long. Alright guys, see you guys later. Well, good morning, my YouTube friends and family. Here we got our guide code all sprayed out. We're about to go ahead and sand this panel real quick, and we'll go from there. Let's go ahead and get it hit. Alright guys, so we got our last layer of Bondo here applied to it. Now we're going to go ahead and apply some glaze. Once the glaze is done and sanded, we're going to go ahead and prime it. I'll get right with you once we get ready to prime it, or after we already primed it, because I need to get this quick. Alright guys, thank you very much. Let me go ahead and get back with you once we get that primer on. Alright guys, so we went ahead and primed this thing right here. We already did all the steps on it. We just need one more step, and that will be to fill in any holes that we might have left over, like those and that right there. Those are the only ones that I can see so far that are left over. Nope, that's just primer there. So yeah, those are the big ones I see so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill those in there, and it looks like we just got two. Other than that, looks pretty good to me. Let's go. Alright guys, well we're gonna call it a night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Please don't forget to share, subscribe, like, thumbs up please, bell notifications, all that good stuff. And coming up, we're gonna be working on this one up next. It is going to be a challenge here and there, but hey, we're gonna make the best of it. Alright guys, I'll see you guys soon.